Hello, what's up everyone? How are you guys doing today? All right, I see somebody has already started our wild card. I'm guessing Miguel must have done that. Thank you, Miguel. All right. So we're about ready to rock and roll here in just a second. I am trying to fight with my phone over here. It's giving me a hard time. 1 minute, please. The phone is being a turd sandwich. Okay, I think we got it. I got cables tangled up on things. I don't like it. And yeah. All right. The live streams are always off to a bad start for the first 1 or 2 minutes. I've got too much going on with my streaming settings. All right, so let's apply the changes, even though I did not make any changes. But yeah, I think we are about ready to rock and ready to roll. All right. BXBs, what's up? Lou Ood, how are you doing? I don't know if I said your name right. Dave Black, what's going on, my friend? Awesome to see you guys today. We got Hippo in the house. We got Guy. We got Gilbert. We got Leroy. Miguel, person 2, what's up, what's up? BXBS, for some reason, there we go, we're finally loading in there. John 16, Michelle, top drivers, click fast. Nice to see everybody today. Jensen, Mellon. So I decided to bring out the green booger. We're gonna race the green booger today. So this thing should be in about the 10-second lobby. I actually love this car. It's one of my favorite live racers. El Gringo is making nasty faces. Why you gotta be so mean, Mr. Gringo? You look mad over there, my friend. Take a deep breath. Take a nice deep breath and relax. King Zero, how's it going? K-Stone. All right, so we're going to go to the live racing lobby. Let's go ahead and just get in there and do it to it. I want to say thank you for everybody. Thank you for coming out, everybody. You guys are all amazing. I appreciate you all a lot. It's awesome having you guys here, but let's go do it to it. All right, Revolt. Here we go. Miguel says, make sure you hit that like button. I agree with Miguel. Hit that like button. Cameron, you are welcome, buddy. Yeah, you don't need to max most of the cars. You don't need to max them out. There's a lot of cool things you can do with a lot of these cars. Because I'll tell you what, stage 6 parts can be very hard to get on a lot of these cars. So it's very hard to max most of the cars out. As long as you can get it up to stage 5 and get a bunch of fusions, or even if you just want to live race it, you know, you can kind of work on that. The live racing setup on the Unicorn isn't the greatest, but it works. For some people, it's working very well. Other people, not really so much. I mean, when I use the live racing setup on it, it does okay. But even on stage 5, I mean, it's a fast car. It's a cool car. I like it. The Unicorn's a pretty neat car. So Miguel's got a really cool looking car. Look at that thing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Ba-bam. Second in nitrous. Ba-bam. One of these days I am going to make a t-shirt that says ba-bam. No. Ooh, I thought he was going to get me for a second. Guy, yeah, we are in the 10.0 lobby today, or at least we should be. All right. So how's everybody doing? Is everybody having a good weekend so far? I guess it's Sunday, so the weekend's almost over. I'll tell you what, I think the weekends never last long enough, do they? 3, 2, 1, go. Weekends are never long enough. Ooh, so he disconnected. I'm going to go really nice and slow. Get my nitrous. There we go. Miguel's game crashed. That sucks. Race abandoned. I think not. Does it look like I abandoned the race? What's up, Max? How are you doing today? Ark, what's going on? Do you do 200,000 races? If you're talking about bets, no, because there's too many people who down-tune cars. If you know how to down-tune a car, you can make it beat the dyno by 2, 3, 4, even up to like 10 or 12 seconds sometimes. And a regular tune does not stand a chance against those, so people do those to rob other people from their money, so I don't do bets because of that. Yeah, there's a lot of players that will down tune to steal your money. The worst part about that is they go into the really slow lobbies and they do it to new players that don't understand how it works. And then the new players wonder why they just got beat by a guy that ran 10 seconds faster than them. I feel bad for people that happens to, you know? So, I don't know. Too many people do that for bets. I know a lot of people say they would love to have pink slips added to this game, but I think that would actually be a really bad thing. If there were pink slips, I would not race anybody for pink slips, honestly. Max, glad you're doing well, buddy. That's awesome. Yeah, I wish they would figure out how to match cars up in live racing according to what the car can run on the tune it's currently got. So if a car is down tuned, it should match you with a lobby for the down tune, right? Let's just say you got a dyno time of a 12.0, but you're running 8.0. It should put you in the 8.0 lobby, you know what I mean? That's how I think they should do it. Monata, what's up, buddy? Somebody... MAKC. Mac, I guess? I don't know how to say that. He says, what platform do you play on? I play on Android. I am an Android player. Max, yes, it will eventually get moved to 8.0, but they might get in a couple cheap runs really quickly that blow away some unsuspecting players. But yeah, it will eventually move you, but sometimes it takes a while before it gets you where it needs to go. Yeah, Hippo, I think most of us have kind of mentioned to them that we would really like to make so, you know, regular people in the crew can't activate the wild cards, but we used to have a big problem with that in my crew, right? So what we started doing was interviewing people before we let them into the crew. We add them to a chat room. We explain to them, hey, this is what you, these are the rules. Do not activate our wild cards. You are not allowed to activate the wild cards. And if they agree to the rules, we let them in, and we have never really had a problem. I mean, every once in a while we've had a person that accidentally activated the card. But I mean, that happens like once every 2 or 3 years. And that's fine, you know, crap happens sometimes. I don't know how you mistakenly do that, but it does happen every once in a while. If it's somebody that's been in the crew for a long time and we know them well and it happens, all right, we'll forgive you that one time. You know what I mean? All right, so Julian says, is the LBNSX good? Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. It depends on what you're trying to do with it, but it's a very nice tier 4 car overall. It beats the dyno time by a lot. It's pretty fast. It's fun to drive. It's a little bit weird to drive. I should have a video on that car showing you how to drive it on probably stage 6, stage 5. It's good at live racing if you don't mind resetting your cars. Just remember, if you're doing live racing, and you're beating the dyno time, the car will get pushed. Every so many races, you will be pushed into a lobby that's faster and then faster and faster, and then you're going to start having issues. So you need to know how to reset your cars, or you can always just swap, do win one, lose one, win one, lose one, and that will normally keep you from being pushed as well. But it's a very good live racer, but just remember, beating the dyno will push you into another lobby. Combiner, how's it going? Alright, let's go back out to the lobby. I think I need to stick to it, but I keep saying I'm not going to do as many races per person because I know there's a lot of people in here trying to race me. Expat Paul, what's up? How are you? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third, and nitrous. Now, I don't know how this is going to run. Normally, I don't drive it with the early shift in the second, but I want to try it and see what it does. I win. What did I run? I got a 10.122. Okay, so that runs slower that way. I kind of thought it would. How many showdowns do I average? What do you mean, the trophies? It depends. If you're talking about the trophies, it's very different every showdown. Because there's most of the time I don't have the fastest car maxed out and ready to go, so I just grab the fastest car I have upgraded. Some showdowns I might hit 1,000 trophies, some I might hit 1,800 trophies. It just depends on what car I have available for that showdown and how upgraded it is. How many races do I do? Now that I don't know. I never keep track. I do not keep track. I'm gonna guess somewhere between 100 and 200 races per showdown, maybe. I'm too lazy to sit there and do like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of races because that gets very monotonous. Like if I play the game too much, I start getting burnt out on it. So I try to pop on for 15-20 minutes 2 or 3 times a day. I pop in the morning, run through the dailies. I might pop in and run another tank of gas or 2 later in the day on the showdown. Then maybe like before I go to bed, I'll go run a tank of gas on live racing or something like that. That's normally how I do it. But I mean, the guys who do run 300 races to get the maximum amount of prizes, those guys do get more elite tokens than the rest of us. So, I mean, if you don't mind spending the time and you don't feel burnt out doing that much racing, I mean, why not? Do all the races, collect all the prizes. So, Leroy got the Draco Red. Nice, my friend. I'm still pretty casual on the race pass. I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. I'm getting pretty close, but I've been so busy the last couple of days with a bunch of stuff. I didn't really look at what the tasks were, so. Alright, so TLS Gamer, if you get stuck on the showdown, stop and come back in like 8 hours and do a few more races, or come back tomorrow. But once you hit the wall where you get stuck, it's time to stop for the day or stop for several hours. Now, when you come back the next day, the guys that are running those times, or the guys that are faster than you, a lot of them will probably have moved up on the amount of trophies they'll have. So every day you can usually progress a little bit more and a little bit more on the Showdown. But yeah, when I get stuck, I just stop racing and then come back tomorrow. That's kind of how I normally do it. Some combiner has not got the race pass yet. I don't understand why some people don't have it. The majority of the people have the race pass, but some people still don't, and none of us really know why. It's a weird deal. It's a really weird deal. Alright, so I'm going to come back out to the lobby after this one. Thank you for the swaps. Yeah, congrats on getting the Jesco. That Jesco is actually a really cool car. It's weird, but weird to drive on the live racing setup. I don't like the way the car drives, but man, it's a good car. Sam, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. T-Less says if I lose twice on Showdowns, I'm out. I don't know if I would do it, you know. 2 losses is kind of normal. I don't think I would bail out that fast. When I start losing like 5 or 6 in a row, that's when I'm like, okay, time to stop for the day, right? I mean, you might lose 2 and then win the next 5 or 6, you know what I'm saying? El Gringo says, what does the number beside your name mean? So basically we have an Elite License 1, Elite License 2, and Elite License 3. When you start the Tempest Boss Racing series, before you can do Tempest 1, you have to run a time trial and beat a certain time. And when you beat that time with a Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, and Tier 5 car, you get an Elite License, and it puts a little... Like if you get Elite License number 1, it puts the little number 1 next to your name. If you beat Elite License 2, you get a number 2. Now some people will do HTML coding and get like 5 or 6 or 7 up there because they know how to put in the code to make it look like a different number, but that's basically what that little number means. Hello Spicy. Spicy says I'm new here. Someone told me to check it out. Well, welcome to the stream, and I don't know if you're new to the game or not, but if so, welcome to the game. Alright, Miguel, normally we do swaps here, and I can't remember if it's my turn to win or lose, so I forget. I think I am supposed to lose this one. I'm not sure. I'll just go ahead and slow down a little bit. Sometimes I get busy chatting and I don't pay attention to whose turn it is to win on the swaps. Leroy found my lobby. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately there's no way to get the elite tokens back. It would be nice if they would let you do that, but no, once you put tokens or gold or something into a car, you can't take them back out. Now, if you want to uninstall fusion parts from a car, you can do it, but it's going to cost you a bunch of gold. Or stage 6 parts you can remove from a car as well, but any type of like restore tokens or anything like that, elite tokens, once you use those, that's it. Combiner says, why are they doing Supercar Science Bugatti again? I don't know. That is a question I cannot answer. I have no idea why they're doing that. Jensen, hello, hello. What's your question, bud? Melon says to make money. That's a pretty good answer. They're doing it to make money. Yes, actually. I mean, pretty much anytime they do an event, the goal is to make money from the event. These games are also a business, so their goal is to make a profit. So Combiner, I've been playing the game for 6 years. Maybe going on 7 now, I'm not sure, but normally I don't have the stuff I need to do most of the big events. I just skip the big events because I can't afford to buy several $100s worth of cars and parts every time there's an event, so I just don't do it. I just do all the daily stuff. I do some Showdown, some live racing, you know, earn some points for my crew, stuff like that. That keeps me busy enough. Thank you for the swaps, Miguel. Monotel said it to give chance to complete no free crates. So there's no free crates on the event again? That's lousy. They used to always have free crates on the events, but now sometimes if it's a rerun event, they don't give the free crates anymore, that's kind of messed up in a lot of ways. Orange Peel, how are you doing today? Glad you're enjoying the videos. So T-Less Gamer says, you taught me I don't add stage 6 just because I have one. Yeah, I mean, sometimes stage 6 parts get shared with different cars. There may be 2 or 3 cars that a stage 6 will fit in. And even if only one car currently, even if it doesn't share parts with another car, you never know if they're going to add another car in the future that it does share parts with. So honestly, if you don't need to add the part, save it until you actually need it for something, right? That's how I look at it. Jensen's got 2,574 Evo points. That's a lot. That's a lot of Evo. Yeah, the McLaren F1's a very nice car. Bam, got it. John, it probably took me about 1.5 years to beat Tempest, but nowadays I think if you've got bronze keys to spend, you can probably get through it a lot faster. I was really slow, right? I was very slow. I wasn't in a hurry. It took me a long time to restore all the cars because I was not in a hurry to do it. And then on my Lamborghini Countach, I was one stage 6 part away from being fast enough to beat the last race. And I didn't really care. I was like, okay, I'll just do it whenever. And one of those days, I opened a free bronze crate, and Donna dropped me a stage 6 for the Countach. I installed it, and bam, finished Legends and got the F1. But the F1 is a really good car. The F1 is a really good car, actually. I'm going to go ahead and slow down. I think it was his turn to win. We disconnected earlier, so. ClickFast says, I always get put in the same 10.0 lobby. So normally it's kind of weird how it works. It used to always change you lobbies when you left, but now I think you have to stay in the lobby for like 5 or 10 minutes before it lets you change or something like that. I don't quite get why they did that, but yeah, you'll always go right back into the same lobby unless you wait a while. Dave Benedum, what's going on, buddy? Combiner says there is a F1 LM. Do you have to max Elite 8 Legends cars to get that? There's a whole list of cars. I'm trying to remember how you get that one. I'm currently having a brain fart on that one. I think there's a list of 8 or 10 Legends cars that you have to get to max level. I can't really remember which ones they are, but You should be able to click on, if you go into like your Legends Garage, there should be a thing to click on there that will bring up the list and show you which cars you have to do. So yep, it's a big old pain in the butt. I don't think I've ever gotten that car yet because I'm too lazy to sit there and restore or max out all those cars. It takes too long. Yeah, CSR doesn't sponsor me, unfortunately. It would be nice. But as far as I know, right now they only sponsor one YouTuber. So Streamlabs bot just posted a link to 3 of my YouTube channels there. One's this channel and the other 2 are some of my other channels. If anybody likes the game War Robots, I got a channel for that. I got a new channel I'm working on for audio advice, like streaming software. Sometimes I might give out some YouTube advice on there, but it's mainly for like audio for YouTube videos and live streaming and podcasting and stuff like that, like microphone reviews, how to set up your screen recorder, stuff like that. David Chiv, what's going on, buddy? The CT5V Blackwing. What's up, Adore? Yeah, I really like the Jensen. I really like the F1 tune I made on stage 5. It's super good. It wins almost all the live races. It's easy to drive. It earns more RP than almost any car in the game, so it's a really awesome car for stuff like that. Alright, Max, catch you a little later. He's got to go take the doggy out. Rodrigo, how are you today? Alright, so I don't know if he keeps disconnecting, but out to the lobby we go. King Detta, how you doing? Nice to see you today. Alright, we got Melon. What the heck were you just driving in your thumbnail, Melon? It was a Franken car, I think. It was all messed up. Comet Warrior, how you doing? We got Comet in the house. So Comet said I maxed out my Bugatti Bullard without spending any money. Was there some sort of glitch or something? Just remember, you always got to be really careful if you're using glitches, because the game finds out they could ban your account. Yeah, Dora, there's a mono. We have a mono. We do have a BAC mono. It's really awesome too. It's a really good car. I would like to drive one of those in real life. That would be awesome. Comment says, no, they just handed out stage 6 like candy. What about a bet, Miguel? I'm confused. Did I bet somebody? If I did, I didn't realize it. I may have, I don't know. But yeah, I wish they would give out more free crates when there's events. I mean, I guess when it's a new event, they give out free crates, but if it's a rerun event, they don't. Mon, what's up, man? How are you today? Oh, they're trying to bet you, yeah. Most people don't like to bet, I've noticed. I don't mind betting like do like a 5,000 or 10 or 15,000 bet. I think most people accept those, but once you get up to like a certain level, they stop doing it. Mon, how's your day going today? Dark Aura, what's up, what's up? Very nice to see you. My microphone sounds weird today. I think maybe I got too much compression on it. Alright, so Melon, did you just... Oh, there we go. Cool, cool. I think after this one, I got to get some more gas. I'm going to need some more. Oh, yeah, I got way too much compression. Let me turn the compression down. That's why it sounded a little harsh and weird. There we go. That should be a little better. All right, let me go ahead and... I think I see what the problem is. 1 second with that. I'm out of gas, guys. I am out of gas. All right, let me get some more gasoline and we'll start this thing back up in just a minute. There we go. Need to buy a little bit more. More gasoline is always good. All right. I think we are full. So Sam, I actually made a video about the race pass cars. You might want to go look at that because I kind of go over how fast each one is and give you a couple opinions on them. But the Draco is really good, and I think the Mopar or the Dodge or whatever is really good. Was that a Challenger or a Charger? The Tier 4 one, that's a very nice car. I forget which car exactly is in there. I think it's the Red Eye. Yeah, the Red Eye. That's a very nice car. Oh, I don't know. I think we disconnected there. Element, hello, how are you today? He says, can you help me out? What are you, do you have a question? If so, go ahead and ask. Go, go, go. Oh, I lost. Is it snowy in my area? A little bit. Not too bad. We got a little bit of snow, but nothing too crazy. Like normally by now we have a lot more snow. So far this winter we haven't got much snow at all. I think it snowed once to where the snow actually like stuck to the ground and everybody had to go shovel their driveways. But for the most part, nope. Haven't really got too much snow. Adre Adams. I probably say your name completely wrong, but hello. Dark says it snowed only once for him. Yeah, I'm in a crew, but I think we are currently full. I don't have any spots open, but how much RP do you normally get and what platforms do you play on, like Android or iOS? Actually, I guess that doesn't matter on this game, but let us know how much RP you get. Maybe somebody in the chat will have a crew with some openings. On War Robot, you can only be on a crew if they have the same platform as you. Like, only Android players can be in a crew with other Android players. It's kind of weird how that works, but... But on this game, I guess it doesn't matter if you're Android or iOS. Everybody can be in the same crew. So Jensen says if you can do 1 million respect points per season, his crew has an open slot. Generally, if you want to join a crew that gets the milestone prize car, you're going to have to make at least like between 700,000 and 1 million. Comment says almost everybody is iPhone. You have 7 Androids in your crew. Comment, did you build those robots yourself, or? That's a lot of robots. Alright, there's my bad joke for the day. My bad daily joke, guys. But yeah, normally I don't think I would join a crew that had 1 million. Even though I get over 1 million every season, like, I would never join a crew that had a 1 million limit. Like 800,000 I'm good with. That's super easy. But just in case there was a season where I had a bad season or something like that. Levi says I can do 1 million, but I'm too lazy. Levi, I will tell you this though. I mean, I feel like I barely play some seasons and I still bust 1 million. So 1 million's pretty easy as long as you can get the Prestige Cup car. Do your dailies, finish the Prestige Cup, and maybe run like 1 tank of gas a day on live racing or Showdown, and you should easily break 1 million. So Vishel, how are you today? You said how to unlock the Jaguar and sailing cars in the Legends series. So I believe there's 2 ways to unlock things in Legends. One is restoring cars, and the other one is completing like some of the Legends events. And after you complete certain events, I think certain cars unlock. It's been a really long time since I've done mine, but I believe those are the 2 ways to unlock all the Legends cars. I can't remember if restoring unlocks some or not, or if it's just beating the Legends events, but I know that the sailing took a couple of those cars took me quite a while to unlock, so just keep at it. Eventually you'll get them. I forget how you unlocked the first car, but the sailing was definitely after beating one of the events. The first car... What was the other car I had to unlock? Sam says, what's the best car to beat Finn's challenge? Finn's is tier 2, right? I think Finn is a tier 2 race, correct? If you happen to have the Rocket Bunny Mazda Miata, I think it's a Rocket Bunny. The tier 2 Mazda Miata with the body kit is really good. The Volkswagen Golf GTI Rocket Bunny is really good. The Porsche Boxster will do it. Those are the 3 main cars I can think of offhand that are great. I mean, those are my 3 favorite tier 3 cars. I mean, tier 2 cars when it comes to beating Tempest. Is the Miata a Rocket Bunny? Or is that an LB? I forget which one it is. But yeah, Miata with the body kit. The MX-5 with the body kit. Dark says the 250 GTO. The cool thing about the Miata is I think all you need is stage 5 parts and it will beat all the bosses. No problem on stage 5 only. Okay, so the Miata is a rocket bunny. That's what I thought. Thank you. Alright, thank you for the swaps. I'm about to go back out to the lobby. Let me grab a swig of water really fast because I am thirsty, and then we'll get back onto live racing. Okay, I'm back. I have returned. Leroy, thank you, buddy. That was fun. Alright, there's Miguel again. Elman says my CSR name is the KRST. I'm hungry. Somebody bring me some food. It's kind of funny, but I think I talk about food on every live stream. Normally I eat before my live streams, but this one is earlier than all my other live streams, so I guess I get hungry during the stream. Rook69 says your video for this PC is tier 4 minus tier 5. What do you mean, my friend? I don't quite follow what you're talking about there. If you're saying your car is a tier 5, you might have the wrong car. I think there's a couple of those Porsches that look very similar, so I wonder if you're looking at the wrong car. I'm pretty sure there's another Porsche that looks almost just like this one, but I don't remember what tier it is, but I know there's another one that's almost identical looking. So yeah, I bet you're looking at the wrong car. Oh yeah, the Lamborghini Huracan, the Shark version, is a nice little car. Yeah, on something like that, if you're stuck, more than likely you need to either shift it differently, tune it differently, or get more parts for it. Normally, those are the three things that will hold you back: is parts, shift pattern, and tune. All three of those things need to be on point in order to beat whatever type of race you're trying to beat. Okay, so you pulled some sort of car out of there with silver keys, but are you sure you pulled the correct car? Yeah, tune and shift pattern would be something to look at if you think you have enough parts. Andy Style, what's going on, buddy? But it's always one of the three things: tune, shift pattern, or the amount of parts you have installed. It's always going to be one or several of those three things. I don't know if I should say several, one or a combination of those three things. So you've got, Samuel, do you have all the stage 6 parts installed on it? I know some people get a car and they get it up to stage 5 and they think the car is maxed out, but generally you need to have at least a few stage 6 parts. So that's another thing we better ask. There's Wife Swap Star again. What a crazy name. Is that one of you guys? Samuel says, I spent too much money for nothing. If you get the car set up correctly, it'll definitely do it. I mean, that is a great car to start off with, honestly. And I got the wife swap, yes. But yeah, I mean, if you've got all the stage 6 parts, you've got all the fusions, and you tune it and shift it correctly, it'll beat the bosses, no problem. Make sure you're hitting nitrous on the correct gear, all that good stuff. But do everything right and you will make it through. Samuel says, is it worth it to pay more for Danish challenge? Personally, I don't know what you mean by pay more. I mean, you don't need to spend any money on this game if you don't want to. I mean, the only time you really need to spend the money on this game is to do the bigger events that pop up, like Supercar Science and stuff, where you have to lock in like 5 specific cars and their time. But for things like Tempest and Legends and Elite Tuners, you don't need to spend any money to do those type of events. Unless you're not patient. Like if you got a lot of patience, you'll just acquire a bunch of cars and a bunch of parts, and you'll get stuff that's plenty fast enough to do all of that. But if you're not patient, then you're pretty much going to have to spend more money, but you don't really need to for the most part. Rook, what is the name of the car, the exact name of the car you're talking about? Please type it in exactly the way you see it on the game screen. But if it is the same car, I mean, that should be a tier 4 car. Like Comet said, maybe it's a glitch, maybe it's just showing the wrong tier. I don't know, that's really weird. Levi said there's no point in rerunning the Bugatti event. Well, if somebody never finished it, or something like that. I guess that gives you a chance to finish the event again. Alright, so it is the Cayenne Turbo GT. I'm really not sure why yours would say tier 5 unless there's a game glitch. Cool Burn, what's up, buddy? I'm guessing you have a glitch. That's very strange because I don't think there's a tier 5 version of that car. We'll do a couple more swaps here and then come back out to the lobby. Alright, so Comet likes the 16. I really wish I would have bought that car. I really wish I would have bought that car. Yeah, they really should give us free crates for those events, even if it's a rerun. I think it kind of stinks that they don't. But, you know, one of the things I really do wish they would lower the prices on the cars. I mean, if you're paying 20 bucks for a car, I feel like they should give you a bunch of parts and stuff to go with it. But they don't. Oh, he's got the awesome Supra. I want that car so bad. I want that Supra. I'm so close to getting it, but not close enough. So close, but so far. That's you, Jensen. Awesome. I'll tell you what though, I really like this Bentley GT3. Most of the Bentleys in the game are terrible cars, but this one is actually really good. Comments on the BRZ event. Nice, nice. All I got to do is get, what, 1,000 more pink tokens, and then that Supra right there belongs to me. I don't know what I'm going to do with mine when I get it, but I can't wait to get it. Leroy, if I remember correctly, it's a pretty darn good live racer, isn't it? Levi says, I wish I could donate pinks to you. That would be very nice if you could. I would definitely appreciate that, but unfortunately the game does not let us. Anna, hello! How are you doing today? BXBs, I'm guessing probably not. If you're talking about pink slips, I don't think they're going to do that. There would be too many down tuners taking other players' cars, I think. So it would probably be a bad idea to add that to this game. Now, if somebody tried to bet me for a car, I would never accept. I don't care if I was driving the crappiest car in the game, I wouldn't accept just because I would figure they were probably tuned to cheat you out of the car. Tempest 3 Tier 3. I used Amelia's LBM4, but you have to have it pretty much maxed out. The BMW M4s are very good if you can max them out, but Amelia's LBM4 was a great little car to use. It's an overall cool car, so yeah, if you have Amelia's, definitely upgrade that and focus on that one in my opinion. Star 23, your wife swap. Nice. Levi says the BMW M4 G8. Oh yeah, that's actually a great car to use if you have it. I forgot about that one. I haven't seen a list of the upcoming next Showdown cars yet. Or have I? Wait a second. I know when I made my video about the season, I usually show one of the Showdown's cars in there as well. Normally I always get a list of like one of the Showdowns early, but not the other one, which is kind of weird, but... Anna says, new game called Auto Legends. Same developers who made Racing Rivals. So is it going to be, what kind of game is it going to be, Anna? Is it going to be like a drag racing game or? Now here's the question. Why did Racing Rivals disappear? Like what happened to it that made them get rid of the game? Dave Black, have a great day, buddy. It was nice to see you. Catch you later. Why did they take it down, though? Was there a reason behind it, or were they just like, heck with it, let's take the game down, right? That would kind of make me think twice about playing a company's game if they're just going to remove the game for no apparent reason. I mean, if they were going bankrupt or nobody was playing the game, I could understand. But it sounds like it was a very popular game and they just decided to completely remove it. So that kind of makes me think, hey, is it really worth spending a bunch of time playing this? That's just something to think about right there. I don't know much about the company who makes it, so I can't really say, but to me that just seems kind of weird. So you do think it went bankrupt? Mo, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. How are you today? Comment says the Racing Rivals was quite the incident. They failed bankruptcy. Okay, that makes sense then. I mean, I guess if they can make a new game and make enough money to keep it running, then maybe that would be okay. John says, I miss Race Kings. I don't think I've ever seen that game. How do I like the look of the Supra? I think it looks awesome. Looks very good, actually. You know, I got a couple racing games on my phone that I don't play very often. I got Grid Motorsports for the phone. I've got Rush Rally 3. What was the other racing game I had that I bought? There was 3 games that I bought. They were like a couple bucks each. Grid Motorsports is really cool. Rush Rally 3 is a really cool rally game, and I know I had one more, but yeah, I can't seem to remember what the heck it was. Hippo, I don't know why they don't offer more cars more often. I mean, a lot of people have written to the game and mentioned, hey, we would like to see this change, we would like to see this change, but they never really seem to change anything. So there must be some sort of reason as to why they're doing it the way they're doing it. Nobody really knows why, though. All right, the RS7 Sportsback. That's a pretty cool car, I think. Let me look that up really quick just to make sure that's the car I'm thinking of. Let me make sure that's the right car before I say that. CSR2 RS7 Sportsback. I'm pretty sure I made a video on that car recently. Yeah, you know what? I've got a video on that car where I do a shift tune review for it and stuff like that. You might want to go look up that video on YouTube because that should give you a pretty good idea if you think you would like to get that car or not. But I would say yes, it's a very, very nice car. I don't think I like the way it drove. I don't think I like the way it drives personally, but it's an overall really good car. Donovan says Real Racing 3 wasn't bad. I don't know if I've ever played Real Racing 3. I know I played one of them, but I didn't really play it very much or very long. So David Schiff said it suffers from a sprint in Tempest 3 Tier 4. Yeah, unfortunately most cars can't really do Tempest 3 Tier 4 without having to switch. Alright, give me more gas. I need more gas. I don't know why they made Tempest 3 Tier 4 with such high requirements. You gotta have a car with really high top speed and a very fast 0 to 100 time. So Jensen, I'm not really sure who made our crew's name. I think we used to have a guy called Andy, and I think he found the lettering. I'm not sure how he did it. Am I the leader of my crew? No, not anymore. I used to be, but I stepped down as leader. I got so much stuff going on, I was like, you know, I don't want to be the leader of the crew anymore. I'm still an admin there, but I'm not the leader anymore. King, how you doing, buddy? He says, rest in peace, Ken Block. Yeah, that really sucks what happened to Ken Block. I was not expecting to hear that kind of info, but like I say though, I mean, I guess when you're doing dangerous things, you're always taking a huge risk, but you know, he went out doing something he loved, so I mean, I guess you can try to look at it that way. Try and put a bright twist on it. At least he was doing something he loved when it got him. But yeah, it sucks, man. He was one of the best. I've never seen anybody who drove a car the way he did, honestly. I mean, I guess there's other guys out there now that do the same type of thing, but man, he was freaking good at what he did. I will say that. Car X Street. I haven't heard of that one, John. Is that Need for Speed game, King? I don't have a lot of extra time to play more games. I got 2 gaming YouTube channels where I have to play 3 games seriously for that. And then I got another YouTube channel that I have to deal with as well. I mean, I already spend probably 10 to 12 hours a day doing stuff for YouTube. Between making videos, live streaming, answering comments, researching, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. I would say 7 days a week I spend at least 10 hours a day on the YouTube stuff. So trying to add in more games is not really easy to do right now. Marlon, how's it going? Yeah, almost every day of the week I'm doing a 2-hour live stream. I mean, it's just there's a lot going on. YouTube's really fun, but it's very time consuming. Star says my phone can't take any more updates. Okay, so you spent 400 silver keys but did not get the car. So Karthik, there's no guarantee you're going to get the car unless you have enough keys to get to loyalty reward, which is 750 keys. Generally, if you don't have a lot of keys saved up, my advice is always stop pulling crates and just save your keys for the next 3 or 4 seasons. You should be able to make somewhere between 400 and 600 keys every season. So if you can save for like 3, 4, 5 seasons without spending any keys, you should get a pretty nice amount of keys saved up, as long as you do all the little daily races and stuff and everything that's giving out keys, win a few live races here and there. But yeah, managing your keys is very important. Sad boy, I really have no idea. So one thing about stage 6 parts is every car is different. On one car, a stage 6 turbo might not do anything. On another car, a stage 6 turbo might do a lot. So it would depend on which stage 6 part you had and how it reacted to that car. But I would have to set up the car like that and test it, which I can't really do. So I really don't know. I have no idea what that car is capable of doing with the one stage 6 part that you have installed on it. So Hippo, what are you telling people up there? So Melon says the Camaro is not a good car. I'm not sure which Camaro, but most of the Camaros in the game are not that great. Guy says, is anybody building a gunpla? A what? Is anybody building a who? So I think I missed something about a car. I don't see it on the screen anywhere. Race or refuse. All right. You know what? I'm going to run to the restroom really fast. I got to pee. I got to pee, guys. I'm sorry. Give me just a minute. My bladder's yelling at me. I'm telling you, coffee is not my friend sometimes. Me and coffee love each other and hate each other, but it always makes me pee like crazy. But if I don't have it, I'd probably be half asleep for the stream. Okay. I'm back. Alright, so I see we got somebody. Ski Bad, my crew is currently full. I don't think we have any room to take anybody in at the moment. I get so many people asking to join my crew, it's crazy, but unfortunately, you know, you can only fit 30 people into a crew, so spots always fill up crazy fast, and people don't really leave all that often either. So we don't have a lot of spots open very often. I wish they would let us put more people into a crew. I mean, in some ways that would be good. I guess in some ways that would be bad. I'm not really sure, but it would be nice. Or even if they would let you have like a secondary crew that's kind of like linked together. I don't know, that might be kind of neat. But yeah, they're probably not going to do anything like that anytime soon. Alright, MG got me again. Good. But I guess if you add more people in the crew, there's more of a chance to get lousy players. I don't know. Let's just say you had 50 people in a crew. All 50 people would have to do well. So that would make it harder if you didn't get like really good players in, I guess you would say. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get players in that say, yeah, I can meet the minimum, and then they get like 100,000. So I guess if there were more players, let's just say you were able to hold 50 or 60 players, and like 5 or 10 of those players didn't perform, I guess you would probably lose out on the prizes and stuff. So maybe it's good that there's only 30, I don't know. I'm not sure if that would be better or worse, honestly. Now that I think about it. Sad Boy says, I've got the Turbo Stage 6 for the 959. Then he says, so the S15. What about the S15? All right. Monatel says, I can't find a good tuner shift for the 911R. Well, it is going to depend on your parts. I mean, depending on what parts you have, that's how you need to have the car tuned. If you go to my channel and find the tuning playlist, just go to my channel, scroll down to see playlist, find the tuning playlist, and I do show you a really awesome way to tune cars according to the parts that you have installed on them. I mean, every time you add new parts to the car, you're going to have to retune it, because it can change the way your car needs to be tuned a little bit or a lot just by adding a couple of parts. I'm cold. It's getting chilly in here. Bam! Bam! It's getting chilly in here. Z Mutter says, how many accounts do you have? I've just got one account of my own. I know some people that will build like 2 accounts just so they can swap with each other. That would be very hard to do, actually. But I own one account. Max is back. Welcome back, Max. How's the doggy doing today, Max? Comment says, buy the GTR and upgrade it. I will say the GTR from the dealership is a great starter car. It's a really good starter car. Ah, doggy's going to sleep. Does he take a lot of naps? I wish I could take a bunch of naps during the day. That would be amazing. Ark, who left the game? You know, that's one thing about games, though, is like some people stay for a long time. Some people don't stay very long. So you never know how long someone's going to keep playing or leave or whatever. Star says, my cat sleeps a lot. You know, somebody told me cats sleep like 18 hours a day. I don't think that's true, but maybe. I've never looked it up to see if it was correct, but I feel like maybe they got some bad information on that one. I just don't know. All right. Star says more like 15 hours. Oh, Odom got the torque this morning. Nice, man. That's such a cool looking car. I really like the way the torque looks. Torque looks really amazing. All right, I think we'll come out to the lobby and let somebody else get a chance. So, Karthik says 20 points to completing the race pass. Any recommendations? Well, just go in there and look at what the tasks are and try to complete the task if you can. I mean, that's really all you can do is go in there and try to complete whatever tasks are on there. I mean, you still got a couple of days to complete it, right? So, I mean, if you only need that many points, you should be able to get it easily as long as you go look at the tasks and make sure you're doing those. Ark, you're leaving the game? Man, that sucks. That's a bummer. El Diablo, hello? Yeah, that's a bummer if you're leaving. Why can't you play the game, El Diablo? Is your phone broken? Is the game glitched out? Sometimes the game gets a little weird. The device you had your game on broke. So let's just say you had an Android device. If you get a new Android device and re-download the game, it will pull your old game up as long as you choose the right account. Now, if you used to play on iOS, as long as you get a new iOS device, the same thing will happen. So you should be able just to download the game again. And then it'll ask you, do you want to choose the existing account or a new account? You just choose the existing one and bam, you should start right where you left off. So as long as you didn't choose the new one and erase your old one, you should be good to go. I mean, I don't know how long it's been since you've played, but I'm not really sure if there's like a certain amount of time where your account gets erased, but so El Diablo, one thing you could possibly do is contact them and say, look, I've got an iOS device now. I used to play on Android. Could you guys transfer my account? And my understanding is sometimes you'll get a support person that's willing to do that for you. They'll probably ask you all kinds of questions and ask for some receipts and all kinds of junk. Some people said they've tried and the support people weren't willing to help them, but you might want to give it a try. I don't know. I mean, it can't hurt to try, right? Alright, so Odom says his Jessica Red never does well in live. No matter how many times he watched Max the Gamer's video, it's not working well for him. I don't know what to tell you about that one, unfortunately. So a comment says, I've never gotten bumped even though the car running all out because the car never hits dyno. Yeah, I mean, if you're not beating dyno, generally the game does not bump you. So it makes me wonder if you had it tuned in the way that it was beating the dyno or something. Because yeah, if you don't hit dyno, you should not be bumped. I mean, you should always be, if you got it tuned with the low performance point high evo, generally it'll win live races no problem. Even if you're not even getting close to your dyno. I mean, that car does seem to get a pretty big lobby advantage, I think. So I'm not really sure why you're having problems with it. Oh yeah, that's very true, El Diablo. If you had a modded account or something like that and you contact them, they will see that, and that definitely will be a problem. So you would either need to get a new Android device or you would need to start a new account on iOS, I guess. I mean, those are really the only two options. I know some people that carry an Android device just for gaming and then carry an iPhone for everyday use. I'm killing it. What's up, buddy? I think I said your name wrong, but you know what's up. Hello, hello. Alrighty. John says, I started last year, and when I look at your old videos, sometimes the map is actually on a drag strip. They have removed it. The map is on a drag strip. Are you talking about live racing, or... They periodically change the race tracks you're racing on for live racings and showdowns and stuff like that. Like, every so many updates, it may change to a different track. So they kind of cycle through different tracks. There's a chance we may see some of those old tracks again. I'm not 100% sure. But we've had a few different ones. What's up, Hell Soul Gaming? How are you today? I think some of the maps they put out are a little bit too detailed. And they're going by so fast, they're kind of making people lag. I remember there was one map that caused people to lag a lot, so I think they killed the map because of that. I think there was like too much stuff on the map, so they got rid of it or something. I can't remember, but I remember reading something about that. Alright, so I think it's my turn to win this one. We'll do one more race here, and then we'll come back out to the lobby and give somebody else a chance. I'm trying not to do quite as many races per person as I did in the past, because that'll give more people who are waiting a chance to actually race me if I don't do as many, so... Comment says 10-second lobby is a bunch of free wins. Alright, so Dave says, yeah, That is true. You don't want to exceed your lobby time or your dyno. Dave has a very good point right there. So if you're running in the 10.0 lobby and you keep running like 9.5s, it will move you into the next faster lobby, which could possibly be a problem for your car. Levi says, thieves steal power cables in your country. Power cables for what? Like the electricity lines, or that's like around here, thieves steal all kinds of stuff. Like if there's a house that's for sale and nobody's living in it and it's abandoned for a while, sometimes they'll break in and steal all the copper piping and wiring and stuff. It's terrible. But I don't know what you mean by power cables exactly. Like power cables for your computer, power cables for your toaster. The electricity cables? Like the ones that go to your house from the power lines? You'd think if somebody was selling those, the place that what they took them to would call the cops or something. Like around here, if somebody took something like that to a place to sell it, they would be like, oh, let's call the police. That's crazy. The other thing is they could easily get electrocuted and killed messing with those lines. Guy, you out here? Have a great day. Yeah, I don't think I would ever have anybody add anything to my personal account because I don't ever want to lose it. And if I do need to contact game support, I don't want my account to get banned. So yeah, I would never mod an account. Like I have a couple accounts I can use to make videos with, but you know, I don't actually play on those accounts. Those are just video making accounts. But for my personal account, I would definitely never have anybody add anything to it because I really don't want to lose my account. Yeah, the RS7 Sportsback is a good car. Hard to drive. Not really hard to drive, but you got to shift into fifth really quickly, I think, which I don't like personally. But everything else about the car I do like. I'm just not good at shifting it. Awesome car, though, actually. I'm reading back up through the chat here. Five cars, 10,000 bronze keys, and 1 silver. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it to do that kind of thing on your personal accounts, really. No, I'm getting tired, guys. Man, I'm always tired for some crazy reason. Ark, man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. They broke into his grandparents' house and stole all the doors and windows and stuff. That's insane. It's horrible that people have to do things that they do. I mean, people that do bad things, it's terrible. Unfortunately, there are a lot of bad people out there. Or there's even some good people that do bad things. I mean, but yeah, I wish people could all just be like cool and not mess stuff up. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to get along and do the things they're supposed to do and not do the things they're not supposed to do. Yeah, Dave, I don't really know how that works to have people add stuff to your account. I mean, I don't know if they just need I've actually heard all they need is your player ID. Some people say they need your like Google logins and stuff. I'm really not sure what they need to do it, but I definitely wouldn't let anybody have my Google security passwords and stuff like that. No freaking way. Star says somebody hacked my Xbox account and support are not helping. I would probably ask to talk to a manager or something like, hey, I want to talk to your manager. Like if the support guy is not any good that's helping you, try and get a different support guy or a manager. They're usually going to be, the managers will probably be much better at helping. I mean, I could be wrong, but alright, I just got beat up by Kinblock's car. That Hunatron's awesome, though. That's one of the coolest cars ever, I think. Oh, I need to get some more gas here. I really hope eventually they add the Kinblock Ford Escort in here. I don't know if they're going to or not, but I really want to see the Kinblock Escort. If they make that, I'm going to buy it. The Cosworth Escort, man, that is cool. That is one car I will buy if they ever add it. K-Stone, thank you, buddy. So am I killing it? There might be 20 different 10-second lobbies out there. You kind of have to find the right one that I'm in. It's not always easy to find somebody. Some days you can find them right away, other days you can't. So that big boy, I've been playing the game for like 6 or 7 years, and I try not to spend my game cash when I don't have to. So as a new player, I was always broke. Like I always had to upgrade this car for this car for that, this car for that. And eventually it got to the point where I really only needed to upgrade cars when I wanted to. And at that point, I was able to start saving my game cash. But after beating Tempest, after beating Legends, after upgrading all the Elite Tuners cars, at that point, I'm just like, okay, now I can start saving my game cash type of deal. So after you get all those cars you need to upgrade for those events upgraded, just don't upgrade cars unless you actually need to upgrade them. Because if you try and upgrade every single car, you're never going to have any game cash. But just like all game resources, you got to be very stingy with them and manage them properly if you want to be able to save, because they go really fast if you don't save. Am I killing it? Says I really suck on getting Legends tokens. Alright, so up in the top right hand corner of the map, there will usually be Legends races every day or every couple of days or whatever it is, to give out tokens. So make sure you're doing those and running the Legends events. I think those are the best way to get the Legends tokens. I mean, it took me over a year to restore all the Legends cars. And actually, that was just restoring... I don't know if I restored all of them. I think I did restore all of them, actually. Yeah, it took me over a year to get them all restored. it was so long ago. I got a kind of a bad memory. I mean, that was probably what, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago when I finished Legends. Man. But yeah, I think I did upgrade all of them or restore all of them. I think you have to restore every one to get the F1, so. I just haven't maxed them all out on elite tokens is what it is. But I do have them all restored. Now I remember. Now I remember. K-Stone, you out of here, buddy. Catch you later. Thank you for stopping by and have a great day. Alright. Let's go back out to the lobby. How do you unlock the rest of the Legends cars? Just keep doing the Legends events and restoring your cars, and after you complete certain Legends tasks and stuff like that, you'll end up unlocking them. I think once you restore all the cars, you get the F1. After you beat certain Legends events, it unlocks other cars and stuff like that. Like the sailing, I think you have to beat... What is it? I think you beat Legends Never Die to get the sailing, maybe? One of the events, so... Yeah, just keep doing Legends. Brownie M&M's. That sounds yummy. Am I killing it? You're welcome. Delis. We got Delis. I would really love to have some M&M's or brownies with M&M's in them right now. That sounds amazing. I don't think I've ever had that, but that sounds really good. Bring me some of that, please. Thank you. Like Dave says, it's not all that hard to get the cars, but getting the stuff you need to build them all and upgrade them all and all the parts and stuff, that's the hard part. So yeah, definitely build wisely. You want to use your keys wisely, your game cash wisely, your parts wisely. Anything you can spend in this game, use it wisely. Oh wait, M&M's with brownies inside of the M&M's? That sounds interesting. M&M's seem to be like... To me it seems like an M&M would be way too small to have a brownie inside. I can't remember if it's my turn to win or lose, so I'll go nice and slow. Yeah, I've never even heard of that, but that sounds amazing. Are they bigger than normal M&M's, or are they like the little small normal sized ones? I don't think I could eat brownies, unfortunately. I got celiac disease, so anything that's got even a little teeny bit of a wheat product in it, I can't have it. Coffee M&M's, ew. I like coffee, but coffee M&M's sounds horrible. Ah, same size as the peanut ones. That makes sense. I forgot about the peanut ones. Yeah, those are bigger. So Juan wants to know, what's the best tier 2 car for 0 to 60 times? I'm not really sure what the very best one is, but the Mazda MX-5 Miata with the body kit is very good. The GTI Rocket Bunny is pretty good. Dave says, welcome to basic membership. All right, thank you, buddy. New member. Thank you for becoming a member again, my friend. Alright, El Diablo says, wait, so that means if I own the Unicorn, it's gone from my garage. Why would it be gone from your garage? I mean, if you own a car, it should never disappear from your garage unless you got caught for modding and then they took it away from you or something. But I think normally they just ban the account. But no, I mean, if you bought the car with your own money, it should never disappear. I will do a couple more swaps with Dallas, then come back out to the garage. But yeah, there's a lot of different cars in the game, so Jensen says they ban it for a couple of days and that's it. Depends on what you do as far as how long you get banned. I mean, there's some things you can do that will get you banned for life. There's other things that get you banned for 24 hours or 3 days or even 2 weeks. So bans depend on severity of bans, I should say, depend on what it was you did and how much they disliked that. All right. Bloop. Jensen says, I want to stream CSR, but I don't know how to stream to YouTube. So, there's you might want to look this up online. Go to YouTube and search on how to stream on YouTube because there's a lot of different options for that. There's a lot of different streaming programs, so it would depend on what program you're using to stream as to how you do it. Like I use something called Streamlabs on my PC. If you're doing it from your phone, you can get something like Mobazin. I think there's something called like Omelet Arcade. AZ Screen Recorder can stream. There's all kinds of different apps you can use for streaming from a phone. You can even stream directly from YouTube, the YouTube app to your phone, but I think you might need 1,000 subscribers before they allow you to do that or something. I don't know why. But yeah, there's a lot of different options and they're all a little bit different on how they work. So yeah, I mean, if you need to figure out how to do something on YouTube, you should be able to go to YouTube and figure it out. You got to YouTube how to YouTube, you know what I mean? 1 second, guys. Hold on just a second. Or a minute, I should say. Okay. Thank you for the swaps, Dallas. El Diablo says, anybody remember a bug giving people 999 million credit? I've never heard of any kind of bug giving people all those credits. All right, there's FNR tuning. A bug like that, I guess that would be nice, but more than likely they would ban you. Jensen's got glitched gas. Interesting. I guess a lot of weird things do happen on this game. There are a lot of weird things on this game. I've never had anything that benefited my account, any type of glitch that benefited it happen at least. Jensen paid for the glitched gas. Interesting. So what, did it just let you keep buying gas with your gold? Is that what it was? Alright, so I think he disconnected, unfortunately. Alright, we got Gatekeeper in the pink car. The Huna Pegasus. I'm guessing they're calling it the Pegasus because that's the pink is kind of like a pig color, huh? Same color as a pig. Ark, have a great day, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. We'll catch you a little later. Later, Ark. Oh, I got it. All right. I really do like this GT Continental car. It's very nice. I really wanted to buy the Huna Pegasus, but I didn't. I was very strongly considering it, but I didn't go for it. I figured I've already got one really awesome Kin block car that I like a lot. And I've also, actually, I've got two of them. I got the Hunatron and I've got the Hunicorn. I didn't buy that one, but I came really close to buying it. But I did not buy it. Would have been nice, though. Definitely would have been nice. Oh well, what can you do, right? Alright, here we go. Alright, Dave has got some sort of crazy history for us. Let me read that in just a second. He says, there is a history to Porsche painted pink and ended up people calling it the pig. Huh. I've never heard that story before. Was it the same color as this one? I'd assume it probably was, right? Hey, okay. There we go. What is the one Le Mans Porsche? Now that I do not know. I'm not sure. I think I know which car you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it offhand. I probably do have one of the world's worst memories. Dave said it was an uglier pink. Like, that shade of pink right there isn't really too bad. The one on the Huna Pegasus. It looks okay. I mean, I'm not a big fan of pink cars, but I would probably drive that one. More than likely. I would definitely drive it. All right, so we got about 10 more minutes left on the stream, guys. Gatekeeper, thank you for the swaps. I'm going to refill my gas tank one more time. Oh, it was a Porsche 917. All right. El Diablo was thinking of a 917. So from here on out, we're just going to do a couple like quick quick swaps, I guess. Since there's only a few minutes left, we'll do a couple with him, then we'll give one other person a chance before we go. Miguel, thanks for showing up, my friend. Have a great day. Catch you later. Levi, thank you, bud. The pig was from the 70s. Thank you, Leroy. I don't know why, but I've always liked Porsche cars. I like the way they look. They're one of my favorite looking cars. I mean, some people love them, some people hate them, but the only Porsche I've ever seen that I didn't like was there was a less expensive Porsche, I should say, like an inexpensive version of Porsche. I don't remember what the car was called offhand, but I didn't care for it. Now, I've actually heard they weren't very good cars as well. I don't know for sure, but I don't know if it was the 913 maybe. But used to see like average people driving those around all the time. Dave, have a great day, buddy. Thank you. But that was kind of a, to me, that was a boring looking Porsche. It didn't really even look like a Porsche to me. Like most Porsches have a certain look to them. This car just didn't have that Porsche look. El Diablo says rough. I don't think we have any rough cars in the game. Jensen, I don't know, buddy. You're going to have to get on YouTube and look that up. I'm sure somebody on YouTube will show you how to do it. I've never used that program. I actually downloaded it once and there was a lot of stuff going on. So I was like, this is kind of a crazy program. And then I think I kept, oh man, hold on. I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I think I just sneezed. Woo! Panamera? No, it wasn't one of those. Yeah, I did download Omelette once. And I thought there was a lot going on. It looks like there's a lot more than just streaming software on Omelette. And I was like, oh, there's a lot going on here. So I just went back to using AZ Screen Recorder to stream on my phones. Okay. Ugh. But yeah, I really like 911s. I love Porsche 911s. They're just really cool looking cars to me. I don't think they look like smushed Beetles, Leroy, but I mean, Porsche does make Volkswagen, so maybe there is some sort of a resemblance in a way. I never really thought about it, but to me, they don't really look that similar. All right, one more race here, then back out to the lobby, and we'll let one last person get a chance to live race me before we go. Killed him YouTube. No, the Viper GTS really isn't that good of a car. I mean, it's a nice car for if you're new at the game and you're just starting out. It's a nice car, but it's not really a great live racer. It's not really a car that's good at a lot of things. It's I guess you would say that car is decent at best, but I don't think it's going to win a lot of live races, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just kind of a so-so car in general. There's a lot of cars that are worse than it, but there's definitely some better cars as well. Alright, let's go race this crazy KTM. Bam! Ba-bam! 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 And he got me. Alright, I'm going to slow down. Yeah, I mean I think I upgraded my Viper GTS when I needed it for a Prestige Cup or some sort of event. I probably have a video on that car. At least I think I probably have a video on that car, but yeah, I don't really like it. It's really only worth upgrading if you absolutely need it for something. Like if you're doing an event that requires it, and you're just like, I just have to finish this event, then you might want to upgrade that thing. But just for like everyday personal use, not the greatest. Alright, so we got about 2 more races and the stream will be over, guys. So thank you all so much for coming out. I really appreciate all of you guys a lot. Thank you for everybody who's a channel member, everybody who ever donates every once in a while. Thank you. I mean, that stuff really helps the channel out and get the stuff it needs. I really appreciate that a lot. You guys are super amazing. Everybody who comes to hang out and watch videos and, you know, race me on the live streams and stuff like that, it's always a lot of fun. Rodrigo, have a great day. Thank you. So, kill them, YouTube. Alright, I always try to reply to comments on my videos, so if you have a question sometime, always feel free to ask and I'll try to answer it as long as I see your comment and I have a question. But I gotta get off of here in just a minute, so one more race and that's it for the stream, guys. But I just want to say thank you all so much. You guys are super amazing. Don't forget to check out Max the Gamer on YouTube. He puts out a lot of cool videos. Most of you guys are probably already subscribed to Max anyways, but Max puts out good like CSR2 content and some Forza content and stuff like that. But I think I am out of gasoline there, so that's pretty much going to wrap this one up. But again, thank you to everybody. You guys are super amazing. I really appreciate you guys a lot, but I think that wraps this one up. So thank you so much. I'll probably be back with another stream on, you know, every Friday and Sunday. I usually do my streams, so hope to see you guys on those. And almost every day I put out a video or a stream, so keep an eye out on the videos. I think normally I might take like Monday off or something, but the rest of the week I'm always putting out videos. Alright everybody, catch y'all later, have a great day, and see y'all next time. Lightning out. Oh, Carlos says, what's my opinion on the King Block Porsche? I do have a video about that, and I think the car is really cool. Alright guys, see ya. But yeah, you might want to check out the video I made on that. It'll go into a little more detail and stuff.